Live from the headquarters of Money and Credit Matters, it's the Rondy Lambeth Show, the only holistic radio show where you learn the offense, the defense, and the playing field of personal finance. I'm Rondy Lambeth, your host and financial coach, and I am so excited you are here with me today, and I know you're going to learn a ton about personal finances and your credit. Now, the phone lines are open at 1-800-475-SCORE. That's 1-800-475-7267. You can also chat with me live at rondylambeth.com. Again, that's rondylambeth.com. All right, so today on the show, I want to talk about why you should never pay an installment loan off early or before the maturity date. Now, an installment loan is a loan like a car loan, or a student loan, a boat loan, motorhome loan, trailer. You know, they give you an amount of money, and then you make installments. You make the same payment every single month, and it's for a set amount of time. Maybe it's 24 months or 50 months, 60 months, 72, 84, 120, or in a mortgage, 360 months, where you make the same payment, roughly, principal and interest, every month, for a set amount of time. So that's an installment loan. Not to be confused with a credit card or a home equity line of credit or any kind of line of credit. Because a line of credit, you could use it today and pay it off tomorrow and then use it a week from now, and the payment changes just like it will with a credit card when you use it. So an installment loan is the same payment every month until it matures. And it matures at the last month. So if you took out a car loan for 72 months, it would mature in 72 months. Okay, so I wanted to make sure you understand what I'm talking about when I say never pay off an installment loan before the maturity. Okay, so today I received this, and I'll zoom in here. You can kind of see that. It's from Sheffield. All right. So 2 years ago, I bought a 40-foot long diesel pusher luxury bus. And it's because my wife and I like to travel, and we have 3 dogs. And I have severe sleep apnea, so I have to sleep with an oxygen concentrator on a special bed. And if I don't, I end up in the hospital. Last year, I ended up in the hospital, ICU, for 6 days, and it cost me over $70,000. So I bought this luxury bus that takes care of me and my family, and it's nice. You know, the business bought it. But with the bus, we went to Florida Keys, and I wanted a trailer so I can take the motorcycles. I mean, why go to Florida Keys for 4 months if you don't have the motorcycles to ride, right? And get out of the snow here in Tahoe. So I bought this trailer, and that's what the statement is with Sheffield, okay? So you can see that there. I don't mind if you see the account number. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care. It's got my name on there, Sheffield. And I bought this trailer, and the trailer is $8,800, $9,000 with taxes somewhere in there, less than 10 grand. And I could have paid cash because I teach pay cash for everything, right? But for your credit score, if you pay cash for everything, you'll never have good credit. And if you have bad credit, you're going to pay more for car insurance, life insurance, homeowners insurance. You're going to pay more in gasoline. You're going to pay more in clothes. You pay more in your cell phone. You pay more for everything if you have bad credit. Now, the reason that you pay more is because when you have excellent credit and good credit, you can get a credit card like my favorite credit card that I have is a Capital One Venture card. And I use this credit card every single day. I like this card, and there it is right there, Capital One Venture card. I like this card because it gives me the ability to redeem travel anytime I want. And it pays me. Capital One Venture, it sometimes pays me 10% of the purchase. So like if I go to Staples and I buy paper, and because I own a credit repair company, I literally buy thousands of dollars in ink, in paper, in envelopes every single month. I think our bill is almost $10,000 a month in just office supplies. So if I go to Staples and I use my Capital One Venture card, who's not paying me to promote Capital One, okay? It's just my favorite card. If I use that Capital One card, they pay me as much as 10% cash back. 10%. Now, if you have bad credit or if you have poor credit and you need a credit card, you can't get a Capital One because you have to establish your credit or reestablish it, right? So you can get credit cards, though, regardless of your credit score, regardless of how much money you make, at my website, rondylambeth.com. That's rondylambeth.com. Click on credit cards. So go to rondylambeth.com, click on credit cards, and we have a dozen or so credit cards there. It changes because it's a live feed from a credit card company. There's 2 of them on there that I really like. The Down to Shop and the Jewelry Store. They'll give you up to $6,500 credit limit. All right. The great thing with that is it shows up on your credit. It can fix your bad utilization rate, and they give you a high credit limit card. Now, back to why you should never pay off your credit card, your installment loan early. So I'm looking at this. It was like an $8,000, $9,000 loan. I did 48 months. The very first month, I made a huge payment. And as of right now, that was I got this loan in November 13, 2014. So November 13th, 2014. And the current principal balance on this is $18.49. Last month, it was $19.36. The interest rate is 6.99. And so my payoff is $18.57. So every month I pay $1 every month to this loan. And 87 cents goes to principal. 13 cents goes to interest. Now I know what you're thinking. I'm crazy because I teach a debt-free lifestyle, and I do. And it's honest, to be honest, I'm not 100% debt-free. I got an $18 loan. And I got a $50 loan on my motorcycle. And I got a $20 loan on my Jeep. And I have a couple $1,000 loan on a $1 million airplane, and on and on and on, right? So no, I'm not 100% debt-free, but I feel debt-free because if I needed to, I could pay off this $18 loan today, right? Obviously. But why do I teach this? Because it's reporting now every single month. Even though I haven't made 48 months of payments, but I made 48 months of payments in one payment. And so it reports on my credit report that I've already made 48 months of payments, and I haven't. I made one payment plus a whole bunch of $1 payments. So if you do it this way with your cars, your mortgages, your boats, your trailers, your motorcycles, you pay it down as fast as possible, and then you pay $1 a month for the remaining term. Now, I have 19 months to go, and that's why it's at $18.49. I'm going to pay $1 a month for the next basically 18 to 24 months, whatever it is. All right? So you pay $1 a month. And that way, yeah, you're not debt-free, but you can pay it off if you need to. But it tricks FICO, and it tricks the bureaus to where you can actually have great credit and not pay hardly any interest. 13 cents, big deal, right? 13 cents. Who cares? I'm paying 13 cents a month in interest if I have an 800 credit score. So never, ever pay off an installment loan early. Pay it down as fast as possible, and then pay $1, $2. I think on my house in Florida, I pay $50 a month. That's it, $50 a month. For more information on like things on this and how to fix your credit, go to my website, badcreditisAchoice.com. badcreditisAchoice.com or rondylambeth.com. That's rondylambeth.com.